let's get to it, shall we? All you need, 2 index cards. You can either scissor cut them or use one of these. I just figure, I mean, you can use any paper you have, but it's already lined for you. Why not use it? So, let's see here. Just start cutting right at the lines. Just trim that up because I'm a little crazy anal like that. You'll get 10 out of a sheet. I have 11 of these. So I'll just shut up now because I'll probably fast forward through all this. Alright, so when you get down to the end like this, it's almost impossible to use one of these fast cutters, so just scissor it. I'm going to take this time to pretty much just apologize for any unnecessary hand movements, awkward pauses, because that's pretty much what comes with the territory for YouTube tutorials. So if you don't like it, well, you can always go look at cat videos. I know I probably would. It's more than I need, but I always try to cut a few extra. So that's going bye-bye. I'll leave that for later. Take out the scraps that I don't need. Oh, and just FYI, these little tops here are perfect for color coding your alcohol inks. Just take a little drop of it, color the paper, and then go around with your hole punch, and then glue them on. Done. Alright, so one thing I absolutely also must have when using my distress inks is baby wipes. They are just a heaven send. I love baby wipes. I don't know why I didn't use them from the get-go, but they clean everything off, and then you just do a paper towel if you're in a hurry to dry it off. I know you watch Tim Holtz and he kind of just does it all. I'm a little bit more picky about color cross-contamination. So let's just start with our black. Now, one thing I noticed when I first started using these is, you know, you're not going to get a fully colored thing right away. I mean, you look on all these tutorials and they are just so saturated in color. It has taken quite a while to get to this point. So don't expect it right away. I mean, this is actually pretty dark. And, you know, a lot of these people who have, you know, really dark foam pads, you know, probably have the re-inkers. I haven't gotten to the point where I need any of the re-inkers yet, which, you know, is like insta-saturate, so don't worry about that. I don't even know why I'm doing a black one, but I guess it's a little redundant. Alright, done. Okay? So this, peel off, put in your bag, and we'll set it aside, and there, done. Okay, here, boom, ready for next color, because, you know, especially on a new pad, you just really don't want, especially black, you just don't, there's been a couple of times where I noticed little corners of color because I didn't clean my mat. Drives me crazy. Okay, barn door. Ooh, that's gonna be a nice... I almost got the fired brick instead of this one, but I just kind of wanted to bite the bullet and get a nice bright red, because the other one just looked a little bit lighter. You know, being new to this whole system, I didn't want to waste my money, you know. So I mean, the first colors I got, if you can see there, were pretty much just browns, blues, and greens. I got one purple and one pink. And see, look at that. It's a little bit of black from there, went right onto here. But that's what happened. Okay. Ooh, dark. Clean up. Wipe up. Crap, I gotta find it. Barn door. And some of them, you're going to have to probably fight a little bit more to get the color. I know this Spun Sugar pink that I've gotten, it just seemed a little bit drier than the other ones, and I don't know if that's... So, the ones that I did there, I'm going to do them a little bit different for the second batch around. Those there, what I did was I cut them in thirds because I already had the sticker label for the front. And, you know, I thought about doing that again, which would be fine. It's just, if I have this and I can write it on the front so it's colored and labeled on the front, I'd rather just do it that way. The color swatches are going to be a little bit smaller, obviously, because these are actually pretty sizable to be like down to there. But that's about the size that that is. I might try and color that, but it's a slightly shiny surface, so I don't even know if it would take it, but we'll see. It's all about playing around. Almost down to the bottom. We're over halfway done, so don't whine in too much. Almost there. Well, that's interesting. So this is what's called frayed burlap. It's got almost a brown-gray look to it. See, and that's why I really like doing these, because I just got all of these inks today. So this is my first real experience with them. Almost just a hint of an olive tone to that too, so that's pretty cool. Like I said, browns, grays, and blues because, well, for my first purchase, because I knew that I really liked those colors. So I figured, well, if I get a couple of colors that I know I really like, and if I don't like the system, there's still a chance that I would use them, even if I didn't like doing the blending or whatnot. But one thing I have noticed is they don't really stamp well. They tend to get a bit beady on the stamp itself. Old paper. It's interesting. It has a bit of a green to it. Maybe once it sits it'll mellow out a bit, but that's much greener than the cover shows. But that's the thing, is that if you don't see these in person and you're just buying them offline, it's really hard to know what you're actually getting. So because these two are so close together, I'm actually going to I'll put them away. I mean, obviously the other two, there's no other color like it that I bought. I'm just going to throw these in because I'm getting a little lazy. Alright, so this is Stormy Sky. I've got 3 blue already. I have the Tumbled Glass, I have the Broken China, and then the Faded Jeans. And Tumbled Glass and Broken China are very similar in color. If I had to pick which one I like the best, I'd probably say Broken China, just because it's just a hint more intense of color. And this actually, that's unfortunate. It looks so close to the Faded Jeans. But, what you do, you live and you learn. Well, like I said, hopefully it'll kind of brighten up on its own. Because that's what happened with this pink one, is it just looked so red when I first put it on.